Yeah.
Okay, my name is Frida Ariadne Vallejo.
Hi, teacher. My name is Edwin Leonardo Reyes Flores.
Hi teacher, my name is Juan Alberto Salazar Valverde.
We will talk about our service project. Service, the necessary when creating a company arose when observing and infiniting a problem when they about furniture. Since the way base is treats to minimize space in construction. For this purpose, study was carried on all the extensive of companies that are dedicated to manufacturing of the same product. After having now from the Mexico, there are not many companies that offer this. We consider that it will be a product indeed demand at the national and international market with a projection of offering products allowed those satisfacing to next. After customs and products being a solution for every segment is a Mexican company that has a very change of making high quality and high-end wedding furniture. They arose from a small establishment that once expanded into business so that in different parts of the world they could now quality observe place. Christians. We are the company in change of the manufacture furniture with high quality materials and affordable price, while the solid and efficiency to satisfy the next year. Today, a leader in the foreign manufacturing and distribution market as well. Values. Committee in the manufacture of the products to reach the certification, organizations, and continue making sales experience. We have experience of the means we will this company advance quality, integrity, integrity of the sales important and is reflected in the work in service. Quality in everything that is offered to reach total satisfaction.
Overall objective: consolidate ourselves as the first in the office, fortune and accessories market, and they reach the Hitler volume and sales to be a leader in the market for the manufacturer and distribution of fortune at the national with direct contact to consumers. Offering the products catalogs and direct sales with customers as well as home delivers in the considerate time and layering to carry specific objectives. Provide the best design for fortuny, desk, bedrooms, etc. Strength the education and training of specialized human resources in the productive sector of fortuny and the like. Analyze the market for raw materials and supplies. Plan the most appropriate marketing strategy for the nature of the good and project service. Delimit the geographic area characterize the potential consumer of the products thanks to market segmentation.
Hi teacher, signs of the company. Service is classification and a small company since the capital in the number of workers and the income are only established in very personal amounts. The company is public limited company with variable capital. Its company sector enter industrial and is convert raw material in finished product. An active or business is is a sector of industrial activity that deals processing of wood, from the plankton to uh, transformation of object, particle use through extraction, strong or video comment, treatment, and molding. Distribution of wounded humidity for the home and or business such as boardroom, shelves, desks, windows, clothes, etc.
Permits
Next,
for permits for ground transportation for the occupation of a land. It is required to procedures with the Ministry of Economy where the following documents are required. Accreditation of personality to public deed. Official signet application. Copy of the property deeds. Payment of the property tax up to date. Copy of background plans. Rules the means of transport land. Norm 012 SCT2 on the weight and maximum dimension with which they can circulate motor transport vehicles that travel on general roads. Norm 040 SCT2 for the transport of individuals, objects of great gait and or volume, gait and dimensions of vehicle combustion and industrial cranes and their transit on roads and the bridges under Federation jurisdiction. Maritime transport rules. Norm 002 Port Maritime Terminology. And Norm 021 014 requirements for a station that provide service to self-inflating life raft. And Norm 019 requirements for a station that provide service to equipment.
the SWOT analysis. And if is variable of raw matter, creativity, potential, scribed staff, activity and cost, variability. And all run of the company in the sector, increase in the demand on product and position in the market. And the low variability of three raw material, little product harvesting, informal relationship, and A, competing in front of the company, extinction of the forest material is decomposition the earth materials. And mm, moment. The tip of supply chain function and their mercancy transport in the supply chain. The transport function views be effect and the aqua tank for which we use motorcycle. So the for basic things such and snail script, predicts tracking on in the factory the portion in not used with taking in their vehicle transport in the warehouse, warehouse, script, whereas Ustruk, the transport board. Thank you, teacher. Finish.
Thank you for your attention.